kind of easier. So the split squats. Let's do overhead press first.
Okay.
Let's do overhead press first.
I'm gonna put it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move my car keys and put my wallet in my car.
You want some water?
No, I'm gonna I will tell you, one of the biggest things I struggle with, because I work with my hands for a living, grip strength, and just I have some carpal tunnel, starting to have some carpal tunnel, and some my hand.
You have this bar, huh?
Right.
You have the original
bar.
Well, not the original. It's like a pro bar. The original bar was a classic bar. Was a little thinner.
Okay.
And it was covered in plastic.
Okay.
This was actually pretty good for like pushing, but it's very heavy.
Yes,
it's a heavy bar compared to the other one, right?
Right.
And the knurling here sucks. Unlike the new one. The new one, the knurling is extremely like a cheese grater.
Oh,
which
really?
you will go, well, does that hurt? Yeah, it's supposed to because it grips. This thing slips. You see this? There's no knurling here.
And I've never had any problem with it slipping.
Well, that's why because you're not. If you were using the elite band and above, you're gonna have it's gonna slip on you. Plus, it's a thicker bar, which means that it's bad for deadlift.
Okay.
Deadlift bars, if you got it, they're really nice, so you can grab your hand all around it. The thicker the bar, the harder it is for deadlift.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So let's do a overhead press first.
Okay.
So white band.
White band. Yeah. Let's do white band on this because you're probably going to show me everything I'm doing.
Okay. What we want to be is we want to be here, right?
Okay.
You see how my elbows are under this bar?
Yes.
Right. I don't want the elbows here. I don't want the elbows here. Your back, in every move, every single move, your body is basically like this and down. You see this?
Right.
My shoulders are back. Every move has. If you're in deadlift, you're in that same position. If you're in chest press, you're in that same position.
Right.
Every move has to like this. So here, when we're in this position, we're still in that position, right?
Okay.
When we move up, as we move up, this bar is going to move straight up and down, but my body is going to shift under it.
Okay.
You see how I'm stretching myself out and like shrugging up, but I'm not locking out. I'm stretching myself out. Right. So my body, like literally, this moves straight up, and it's when you see people you see them going like this.
Yes.
This bar does not go back. This bar is gonna stay there. Stay, and I'm moving myself under it.
Okay.
You see how I stretch myself forward?
Yes.
And now then it comes back down, and I'm back here. Okay. So I'm just shifting myself forward and back. Obviously, the band's gonna keep you in place,
but you keep that load distribution.
Yeah, the load distribution stays here. So you're not doing this. And the elbows are in at the bottom, and they naturally flare outward.
Okay.
So now here they're out. As you're stretching yourself up, they come back down. Just try to be as straight up and down as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. So that explains that. That's extremely helpful.
I want you to first watch yourself down, get yourself in position. There you go. Stand up, stay in position, keep yourself tight, shoulders back and down. And then, from there, let the bands be a little bit outside always.
Okay.
From there, straight up and lean yourself forward and then shrug up at the top. Try to stretch yourself out. There you go. Then back down slowly. Let
those arms rotate.
Yep. Shrug up, feel move the entire shoulder blade.
Okay, yeah. See, I've never done it that way before. I've probably been doing it where I'm bringing it back over.
At the bottom, keep yourself chest out.
Okay.
Okay. You're trying to get the entire thing to move.
Right. Completely different feeling.
Good. Once you get so tired that you know you're not going to get another one, then you lower to one knee, and then you do it from the knees. When you know you're not going to get another complete one, Good.
So I can feel that shake.
Yeah.
Keep those shoulders back. Yeah, I feel a lot of engagement that I have not felt before with this, so this is wonderful. Make sure I keep that there.
Keep yourself, remember, chest out at the bottom. Good. Just let it rotate naturally. Keep your chest out.
I can feel that a lot more.
Probably gonna start sweating in that sweater.
Oh yeah. I may have to take that off.
Yeah, I know you're gonna have to take that off.
It's like 35 degrees when I left the house.
Right now it's perfect temperature.
Oh, I know.
It's like beautiful right now.
Yeah.
Good, you're doing real good.
I have one or two more left in this full range. That's all I have in that full range.
And lower to one knee and the other.
There.
When you push up though, do push it straight above you,
Okay.
not behind you. So
Right.
you like go up. Now push you go through and you rise straight above you right there.
That makes more sense.
Good.
Probably one more like this. That's pretty much it. That's all.
Well, but you gotta now stay doing these. The ones that don't move.
Right.
So rest up a bit.
No, that was. I've never had that engagement back
That much
here.
engagement.
Yeah.
It's just that getting the whole entire body to move it up and
Right.
hold it without going like that, just like really squeezing through it. No, you're gonna have to take it off. I know that. Now, what do you normally do for chest press? What do you do for the single leg squats? The split squats.
Split squats are white band. This belt is so
Heavy.
so.
Yeah, I know.
The belt is so humbling. I was at the dark gray just doing the old method, and when the belt came, I had to go back to white.
Yeah, most people do.
Yes.
All right, let's alternate to do that.
Okay.
Now, which leg are you gonna do first?
Right leg.
Now it goes behind that and then through it.
Behind him.
Yeah. You go like that,
Right.
and then you pass it through it. But also, when you're doing it, you have to make sure that this part here
is lined up.
Right. Then you pass it through it. You go like that and you pass it through it. Now, which leg are you gonna do first? Left?
Right.
The right? Right leg?
Yes.
Okay, so then what you do is you move the hook.
Okay.
The hook that's gonna be on the working leg a little bit more forward than the back one. That'll keep
Okay.
that bar more even under you.
Okay.
Whenever you do it, it'll keep that bar more even under you.
Okay.
All right. Which is sometimes annoying, right? If it's like off tilter,
Right.
right? So now put your right in the middle, right now, like right in the middle. Now put that left, obviously that foot on the floor. Perfect. Squeeze up slow, right there, and you squeeze there. Perfect.
I think moving that belt like that also gives a little more engagement.
Yeah.
There. I can feel
You
it.
notice that now it's more
Yes.
even. It feels more comfortable. You're being able to work it better.
Yes. Oh man. Yeah, I can definitely feel that. Wow, one more.
No, you still got more. Don't give me that one more. Put your hands on your thing and push against that. Come on. Come on.
I needed the motivation.
So we still got at least 5 from the way you're moving. At least 5. Good, good. Good. Come on. We're about to get to 20. Get to 25. Because here are the ones we want. All right? So we're at 20 now. Really dig in. Really start digging in. Slow it down. Dig into that leg. Good. There we yeah. You see, now we're starting to sound like we want. Good. Yep. Come on. Keep yourself stable. Good. Good. We still got more. We still got more in there. Keep on pushing. Come on. Good. Good. That's exactly how we're supposed to be doing it.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
All right. That right there was the right one.
Yeah. That's excellent.
Yeah, you're like spitting yourself out. You're like, what the heck was that?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That was good.
That was excellent.
That's where you're supposed to be.
Yes.
All right. That was good. Good effort.
Oh man. And I need the motivation, so I like you motivating me to keep going.
Yeah, that was good. Well, I could see more or less where you still had, you were already, oh, I feel pain, I'm gonna stop. What are you talking about? You still had the actual, right? And that's where people really quit, is that they're out of and you're like, wait a minute, you still had 10. You still had 10 in there. You stopped because you said something, but that's not where you're supposed to be stopping.
And that makes sense.
All right? Yeah, I know that hurts.
Yeah.
Get some air in. We're doing good. You want some water?
No, I'm good.
You're good, okay.
I'm good on fluids.
All right. So what do you normally do chest press with?
Chest press has been dark gray.
Dark gray? All right, we'll do chest press next to let that leg just calm down and not worry about anything else right now.
Okay.
Now here, I would go like this. I don't know how this one, see this one is completely different, but yeah. When you're doing chest press, I will grab the bar and go like that, right? So now, have it like that. So now you just bring it around you.
Okay.
And then grab the hook and wrap it inside the hook. Okay, so now it's already set. Instead of having to bring it above your head and trying to just do it like that, all right?
Okay.
Well, I forget how heavy this Pro Bar is compared to the new ones, because it is heavy. So you grab it like you were grabbing it, like you grab the bar here first, like that. Now you bring the band like this around.
Okay.
So you stretch it with your thumb that way.
Okay.
That way, like that. Now you wrap it around you to where you're gonna set it where you want it, and then just drop it into the hook.
Gotcha.
So it'll be more or less you're already set up. Right. Keep yourself chest, back, and down. Right? Like that.
Okay.
Now bring this bar down. The bar has to be in front of your elbows. Keep your chest out. Puff your chest out. Now from there, push straight out that way. Straight. Now let her come back. Chest out, arch yourself back. That's it. Go back forward. Keep your wrist straight. Right there, back forward. Chest out. Squeeze that chest out. Leave it out like that. Push straight out. Squeeze. Keep yourself down. Let it push your elbows back. Feel that stretch. Push back forward. Squeeze the chest out. Puff your chest out. The chest stays back. Don't let this move. That stays back. All you're forcing is right here. There it is. There it is. Good. Squeeze forward. There it is. You see?
Yes.
Now you're doing it. Come on. Squeeze that out. Woo! They're popping right there. Good. Come on. Push. Perfect. The more you arch yourself, the more you keep that chest out, the more you're hitting that chest. Okay. Just let it push your elbows back. There you go. Good.
It's where those forearms start to feel it.
Good. Keep yourself arched. Force it to be the chest. Good. Arch into it. That was good. How was that?
Oh man! Again, I have never felt it
In your
as
chest.
much in my chest. I've more felt it
That's
in my
what's-
arm.
Because people are doing what you see most people will be doing is this. They'll be like here, the bar is like up here, and they'll be doing like this, and they go, well, but yeah, what are you doing? You're like doing your arm. Because the chest is pushing straight out, not hinging back. If you're hinging back, you're trying to bring this and do it with your tricep, basically.
Oh my gosh.
And this bar is super heavy in comparison. Feeling good?
I mean, I have not. Getting hot.
You're getting hot.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's really cool. So now, you want to do we'll do the other leg, and then we'll do the tricep, and then we'll go to deadlift.
I might need a minute.
Yeah, it's okay.
I just this intensity.
Bring some water. You got water with you?
Yeah, I got water. Yeah, I might get some water. I'm not hit that.
Trust me, you remind me of one guy I trained in Los Angeles. That the guy looked like a Viking. The guy was huge. The same thing happened. By the time he was done, and I walked into his car, halfway through the walk, he like laid down in the hallway. I said, I've never done something like that. You killed me. He's like, now you're not even thinking straight.
No. Wow.
Okay, you notice there's a difference between what you thought was intensity, right?
Right.
Right?
Major difference.
Yeah. And that's where most people are fading.
Yes.
Where they, you know.
Major. There's a major difference in that level.
And it isn't about the band.
No.
That's what people don't understand. It isn't about the band. Like someone could be doing an intense workout with a white band, and someone could be doing a crap workout with the elite band. And the guy with the white band, if he did it intense, was getting more out of it than the idiot moving the elite band. Right? Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing most of the half the time, right?
Right.
So it isn't just about the band level; it's knowing what to do with the band and how to actually move, right?
Yes.
So half the time, what you see in videos is people moving stuff around, and they don't know what the shit they're doing.
Right.
Right. So that's the problem.
Well, I agree. I used to do triathlon, and I had a swim. Got a swim coach, and after I learned proper form,
It's completely different issue.
even though that was 5 years ago, so even though I was almost 40 years old, I could swim with the guys that were 20 because
the actual proper form is such a difference.
Yeah, and it was such less effort to do the proper form. So yeah, it all makes sense.
Okay, so now that we're working this leg, the belt comes forward here.
Right.
And the hook that one back. That way it'll keep it balanced.
Right. So let's get
right in the middle.
This ankle, I just have to watch. I broke this ankle last year.
Let's watch it.
So I just have to be careful with it because it's still not quite as stable. All right, so up. Okay. How we look down there?
Yeah.
Look good?
All right. Your leg looks good.
Just gotta rest that one there for balance.
Yeah. It's okay. You could put both hands on it if you want. Because what it helps you do is helps you feel the muscle that you're working. Okay, it's okay. Good. 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 All right, stabilize. Look at my shoulders. Put your hands on my shoulders and push from there. Go. Push. Push into it. Come on. Good. Good. Push. Good. 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 Let's go. Good. Come on. Good job. That is what you want.
Oh, my goodness.
That is what you want. You all right?
Yeah.
Woo! So what you want to get is sometimes you put like even one of those, like a little giant or anything that's in front of you, that you're able to then towards the end allow you to keep like trying to move yourself. You know.
That's I can do that.
All right.
I can definitely do that.
That was good.
Oh yeah. Need to not lock that leg out after that. Wow.
Wait, you can take up the belt then.
Yeah.
Yeah, your legs feel like disaster, right?
Yes.
Now, what do you normally do for the triceps?
The light gray.
Okay. Yeah, rest up first.
Oh man, that is quite different.
For triceps, I would definitely do the X.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do the X.
Yes.
Because it'll be easier to keep it around you. So what you do is you go like that. You first double the band,
Okay.
just like normal, and then you just go like that. Grab one in each hand.
Okay.
Like you grab it in each hand. Now you put this on your shoulder.
Okay. Like this.
Yep. And then you put that side on your shoulder. You pass your hand through. You put it on your shoulder. Then you'll have an X in front of you. What you want to do is you want to keep it like that. So now you grab the X right here, and you pass that over your head.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And then just basically what you do is you reach underneath and you make it as comfortable as possible so that the X is nice and even back here.
Okay.
All right. So now you'll have a better, it will move on you when you're doing the triceps.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now what do you normally do? Push downs?
Yes.
So go like this. I want you to bring your elbows up. Keep your shoulders back and down like that.
Okay.
Elbows up and like this. Now move forward a bit. Go like this. Now from there, go. Try to straighten it out. Back. Now do it. There you go. Squeeze that. Good. Keep your elbows up. And just concentrate on that. Right there. Forward. A lot harder, isn't it?
Yes.
Squeeze slow, 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 slow. Put your elbows down now. Now go down. I already saw you were tired right there. Yeah, yeah. Look at the face of happiness you had. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Is that the first time you free your triceps?
Oh.
What happened?
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
How was that?
Mackerel. Yeah. Wow.
Especially with this bar being so heavy. I tell you right now, with this bar being so heavy, the downward one is almost a waste of time. This bar is gonna move that damn thing more than anything. So you want to start up here and go like the best you can here. Then once you get tired, you go like here, all right? But with the X, it helps stay there. With the band around you, it like starts moving around on you. Yeah, why don't you sit down?
Yeah.
I can already see that you're about to fall down and go. I think it's over.
Gotta at least get deadlift.
Oh, you're gonna get that. Don't worry. We're gonna be good. Just relax. You're sweating, and it's cool weather.
Yeah.
Now, was that a whole lot tougher than you've done?
Oh my gosh, yes.
And it looked like nothing, right? It really, if you somebody from the outside goes, "Well, that guy did nothing there. What is he complaining about?"
Right. Yeah.
Because they don't know it.
No, they don't know it.
They don't know it. They don't know it. You know, people. I've had some strong people come and work out with me, and they always come with the same kind of like, "This is nothing," and usually by the third or fourth rep, their face gets scared. Right? Those automatically their face gets scared because all of a sudden it goes, wait a minute, this is not what I expected. Right? And that's where you get it's very humbling. The bands are very humbling for anybody. They all think that it's nothing. And it isn't. When you do it the right way, oh, it's something. And it takes away people's egos like it like crushes it in 5 seconds. And they go, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because it just all of a sudden sneaks up on you and you're going like, wait, this is gonna be horrible. Because you might be able to get that first or second or third rep in. But once you keep the constant tension, you know by the fourth rep you're going, wait, this is starting to really be horrible.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. This is definitely different. This is I can that's just intense.
Yeah. Even your calves hurt from the damn position.
Yeah.
I know that because this thing, having to keep it like this, it's having to stabilize in and of itself like that, and it actually makes your calves work, especially when doing really heavy. You put the elite band on there, you try to hold that with one leg, you're literally, your whole entire body is trying, how you doing it? Because remember, it's not just the tension that you're feeling, there's a tension that wants to rebound up.
Right.
So you're having to keep that plate there at the same time while it's trying to pick itself up, and that's really hard to do.
Yeah. No, the first, like the second week I ever had this, I had it for years, and then I did a lot more triathlon and backed away from this when I shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm. This gives you everything for a lot of things.
Yeah, and then last year I broke my ankle.
Oh,
then I had COVID, and I had problems from COVID for almost a year. So I just this is basically like week 10 of being back to this.
What band do you normally do for deadlift?
Deadlift will be normally would be dark gray.
Let's do the light gray.
Yeah, that's what I was
already tell.
thinking. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be different.
Now, normally deadlift, I would have you except that this has no knurling. I would recommend here that you start doing hook grip, especially with this bar, because this bar is just so thick. And if you want to actually get a lot of reps. Show me first what you consider a deadlift, and then we'll move from there.
Okay.
The first thing I'll tell you though is you want to grab the bar like this, not like this.
Okay.
You grab the bar like that. Why? Because we want the bar to be sitting in the meat of the palms, all right?
Okay.
So you grab the bar like that, and then you turn your hand. Don't grab it here, because if you're here, look where the bar's at. It's sitting like my fingers. You don't want the bar, you want the bar sitting on your entire hand, right? So you grab the bar like that, and then grab nice and tight, okay?
Okay. That makes sense.
Show me what you would do first.
Okay. First. So I'm just gonna I always just check my.
That they're even, yeah.
Yeah, make sure we're even. Get my feet on. I'm trying to get my heels in a good position.
Get your chest out, shoulder blades pull back, chest out.
All right.
Right. You see that your lower back is rounded here.
Okay.
I need it to be, watch, look, you're completely rounded here.
Yeah.
Watch what you gotta be. Right now, you're completely rounded. You're like this, like literally like this. You have to be here. Notice the difference of this, right?
Okay.
And I'm already putting tension into the band, right?
Right.
So I'm already have tension into the band here. So I'm not here and then bouncing. I'm putting band, I'm taking the roundness away. I'm putting myself into position, chest out, right?
Right.
And now I'm not gonna pull with my upper body. My hips are gonna go forward and squeeze through.
Okay.
Now at the top, I'm gonna let my hips go back, stretch, and you notice I'm not bending down. I'm being pulled down as my hamstrings stretch. Then I push the floor away again, and I'm just bringing my hips through. I'm not pulling this with my upper body. I'm not bending down with my upper body. I'm not leaning down. I am letting my hips go back, stretch, squeeze through, and bring thrusting through. You see this?
Okay. Yes.
So basically, this is it. That's the move.
Okay.
All right?
So that's the hardest part is getting there.
Your head stays in line with the body, right there.
Okay.
Pull tension into the band already.
Right.
Okay, now push your hips through and up. Keep your. Now let the hips go back and let it drag you down. Feel it dragging you down. Let your hips go back. Now squeeze your hips up. Keep your. I think you need a wide band.
Probably.
Yeah, you're using this too much. Watch.
Yeah. I think you're.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
do
you
that.
are right.
Now watch this. Here's what I want you to do. Put the band down. Look. Put the bar down.
Okay.
You put this around you.
Okay.
Put it around your waist.
Okay.
Okay. So now, walk away from me. Walk that way.
Okay.
Okay. You feel that pulling?
Yes.
Put it a little bit lower on your waist, like right at your hips, right there.
There we go.
Okay. Move forward.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want you. You feel this pulling?
Yes.
I want you to let your ass go back and let your arms hang down.
All right.
Stretch your hamstrings. Feel that. Right now, push against it with your hips. Push against it and squeeze your ass. You feel what's pulling there. Don't pull your upper body.
Yeah.
Remember, just feel the hips moving back, stretching. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings.
Yeah.
Now, squeeze, move against it with your hips. Drive your hips through it. You feel that? That's what's pulling, not your lower back. Let it pull you back. Let it pull you back. You see, let it stretch back more. Your hips. There you go. Now squeeze up against it. Drive through your heels. That's what you're using. Your legs and your ass.
Got it.
You feel that?
Yeah.
See how you're bending down your, now, from now on, don't bend, leave your chest out. Put your hips through. Hips through. Drive through your hips and your legs. Feel that?
Yeah.
That's the movement. Not, okay, yeah, exactly. Bend down. You're not bending down. Just let your hips go back and let your body fall down because you're going not down too far because that's not how you would do it. But you see what I'm saying, right?
Right.
Where you feel this is what's pulling. This is what's pulling, all right?
Yeah.
So when you go back, you let this go back and just drag you down. You notice I'm not falling here. I'm just down, up. I'm using this.
Right.
This is the movement. This is the movement.
Okay.
Nothing up here.
Nothing.
The body up here is just holding a bar.
Just holding the bar.
Yep.
That makes sense.
If not, that's where you're going to feel it in your lower back because everyone's trying to pull. Now, is your lower back going to feel? Of course, because there's still weight there, but the main of the move is happening in your leg. All right? The main portion of the move.
So I have to get some tension in this so that I can get shoulders back, chest.
Yeah, but arms straight. Arms are hanging. Now push your hips through. Hips through. Let your hips go back. Hips go back, leave the knees high. Let it, but more back. Let your knees bend. Let your knees bend like that. But you keep an arch in your back. Let your hips go back and let it stretch you. Yeah, let it more back, more like that. Stretch this. Now squeeze up, right there. Squeeze up, thrust. That's it. Do it again. Let this here, let this go back. Let this go back. Let's feel the stretch in your hamstring. Back up, right there. Squeeze up, squeeze your butt. Squeeze. There you go. Now again, knees stay here. This goes back. Let this move back. The hips, stretch them back. There you go. Now squeeze up. Oh, that's on fire back there. Good. Good. That's where it's supposed to be at. Let this go back. Let it move. You're not letting it move. Got everybody stiff there, right?
Yeah.
Up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze through here and there. Yeah, those hamstrings are on fire. Let this stretch back. Move it back. There you go. Up. Squeeze through here. There you go. Let this go back. Up. Good. Feel the difference?
Big difference.
Good.
I feel that in the hamstrings instead of.
Good. Squeeze, squeeze through right there. Squeeze it. There you go. Good. Yeah, they're on fire right now.
Yeah.
Ready? Squeeze up. Push the floor away. Everything's here. Everything's there. Good. By golly, you got it.
Yeah, that's much better.
Try not to lean forward. Remember, we're not trying to fall, lean forward.
Right.
Also, keep your head in line with your body. Don't pull it back so you don't pull your neck back.
Okay.
Just be relaxed in your head. There you go. Remember, the more movement you have here, the better. The more you let that move, that's where you want to be. Squeeze through. There you go. And keep this always tight. So don't move it around. That stays in that position all the time. When you go down, all it's doing is holding. That's right. Your arms just hang. That's right. Perfect. Now squeeze up, squeeze up. Yeah, there you go. Good. Sí. Sí. Sí, estoy dando una clase aquí en vivo. Okay.
Me llaman antes de irte porque quiero que me conectes en.
Okay, bro. Okay, bye-bye. Good.
I feel my legs shaking.
Yeah, you're doing great. It's not a matter of strength. It's a matter of learning the actual form. The strength will come later. You already have the strength for it. It's just a matter of learning which side is supposed to be actually doing the movement.
Right.
At the top, just try to be straight. Don't try to hyperextend yourself back.
Right.
Good. I would definitely try to get yourself the elite bar, not this one. See how this was very hard for you. Like if you were doing heavy weight, this arm is open. It's not gonna grab it, and it just doesn't help grab anything. That bar is good for pushing moves. Some of the pushing moves like chest press, but it's bad for this one.
I don't know how much more.
Yeah. Okay. You stop when you're ready to stop. You did good. But you see what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
That I want you to know that it's this back
Yes.
here that's doing it. Exactly. Not trying to pull it with your upper body.
Right.
Will your upper body pull? Of course it will. But this is the difference between somebody that's able to do 2 elite bands and somebody that's never going to get there because they're not pulling the right way. Right? If you know how to pull, you're not going to throw out your back because it's just there as a stabilizer. Right? You don't want it to be the main mover. The problem is most people are trying to like move this like this, and they're throwing out their back. That's not the move. All right? This whole area is just supporting it. Now, the tighter you're able to stay here, now you're able to drive force through your leg because you're keeping this tight. Right? That's what you want to be. Being able to, that's tight. So now you're able to use your legs. All right? the tighter you're able to maintain that, the more you're able to do it.
And that makes perfect sense. That's, yeah, I hadn't, again, never had it work my hamstrings like that.
Perfect.
So that's excellent. That is excellent.
All right, so rest up a bit. So what do you do for bench row?
Bench row is light grade.
That's not, I already know.
Yeah, so you already know. Because
I already
you
know, hey.
Not doing,
I had somebody here told me, oh, I do the black. I laughed. I said, yeah, right.
No.
Bring out the white because I can already tell you were doing crap.
I knew. I told myself before I came here, I said, you know what? That's forget everything that I know about which band I use.
So basically the move here is the same move. We're in the same position, right?
Right.
We're going to be, depending on how you want to do it, either you want to do overhand or under, overhand like this or underhand. I would suggest underhand for most people in the beginning because the overhand is just harder because you got to be more parallel to the floor.
Okay.
Right? But here, we're just going to be, what you want is basically like this, right?
Okay.
And you're just going to bring this slowly here. Don't bring it here. You bring it like to the bottom of your, and then you notice that my elbows at the top are going inward behind me. I'm squeezing chest out. I let it pull me down slow. Let it open my lats slowly. Then squeeze up again. Hold for a second. Let it pull me down slow again. Okay?
Okay.
So basically that's the entire move.
Okay.
All right?
So you're focusing on.
This is what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is what's moving. So you go like that, you squeeze like that. You squeeze behind the elbow, behind. You're not doing this. You're not trying to curl this. You're like bringing this like that.
That makes sense.
Chest out.
Chest out.
Now, chest out.
Chest out.
Pull this down here, like here, towards your, like right here. Hold. Let it pull you down slow. Let it drag this down. Feel this opening. Down. More. Back up. Pull it more that way. That's right. Let it drag. Now up. At the top, hold. Squeeze. There you go. There you go. Good. Good one. Try to be a little bit more lean forward. Like your ass more back. There you go, right there. Chest out. There you go.
Legs are protesting.
Yes, they're protesting. Yes, I know. Oh, this is where we go. We're going to the good spots. Keep your chest out. Good. Come on. Come on. This is perfect. Listen, we're by 10. We're going to get to 15. It doesn't matter how high up they go. Come on. 11. Good. Come on. No, we slow down at the end. We don't go faster. Good. Good. Come on. You're doing awesome, senor. You're not going to drive home. I think you're going to fall asleep in the car. Come on. Come on. Good. Get 5 more. Get 5 more. Come on. These are the ones we want. Come on. You're 16. Come on. If you wanted to stop right there, this is where we're going. Come on. Come on. Good. Come on. Yeah. Come on. That's where you're at. Understand? That's the place you want to be at.
Yeah.
All right, is that one. 15, I knew you could get to, but that's not where you stop. You wanted to stop, but you had the 5. All right.
Yeah.
So now the next time, that means it's 25 in your mind. Even if it's 22, whatever it might be, but that's where you want to be at. And you want to force yourself to stay in the position. Like, oh, I'm going to kill myself in this position. You see people start doing this. That's just crap. No, you stay there and you fight for that rep. And then you let go and you fight for that rep. You're not doing taps. Taps are doing nothing. People that are wasting their time doing it, they're not doing an exercise anymore. Right there, you already failed.
Right.
So you want to really squeeze, control out. Squeeze, control out. The partial reps are just almost as slow as the other ones, with as much focus as they are, right? You want to stay there killing yourself doing it.
Right.
That was good.
That was, wow.
How's your back feel?
Oh man, my whole back is just lit up.
It's like pulling you like this. You're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
That was real good.
That was.
All right, now drag curl. What do you do for it?
I have been doing light gray.
Okay, we'll be doing the white.
Yes,
First of all, you just wasted your muscle, the same muscle as,
right.
all right? So
Also, I used to do both workouts.
No, of course, I know that. Not many people are. And not with the right intensity. If they do it, they'll mess around.
You're right, especially with the right intensity. My goodness. It's amazing.
It's able to be done. I mean, because
Yes.
you can do it, and it's actually pretty good to do it that way. Because then the day in between the rest makes you feel like good.
Right.
So you're able to do it, but it's hard for people to focus to stay in the right intensity.
Right. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, that's definitely been the difference here.
Yeah.
It's the difference in intensity.
Man. Get some water.
Yeah.
You can make any band feel bad. I'll tell you right now. You can. Any band can feel horrible. Right? Here, what we want to almost lean forward like Michael Jackson would in the Smooth Criminal, right? And we're just gonna drag it slow. When you get to like right here, like literally try to pull it behind you.
Okay.
Then let it open slowly. Resist that. Feel that in your biceps as you're resisting. Only go to like right here. Don't go here. Like right here. Then back out. Squeeze behind you. Let it drag you down slow. Stick chest out. All right? That's all we're doing. Lean yourself like forward, like here. Now drag behind you. Drag right here. Here, pull behind you. Like now let it open. Resist it as it opens. Right there. Back up. You're already suffering, huh? You're gonna get to 6 and you're wondering why, how, when.
What the hell have I done?
Yeah, because we're by 6 and 15 seems very far away. Back up, back up, back up. Don't go so far down. Back up. Come on. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze. Then go down slow, slow, slow. You resist. Come on. Hold, hold, hold. Then go down slow.
My whole body is shaking.
Yeah. How was that?
Oh, that's excellent. Woo! Oh, yeah. I can tell. I felt like I got close to that before, but not the form right. It's taking a lot more reps. And
lean a little bit more forward so that it takes your. Because right now when you slide it down, it like rubs too much against this.
Okay.
Right, so that's like stopping the. You want it to be a little bit more lean forward so that then it prevents that from happening, and you're having to hold it more with your hands.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Because you, depending on how you could like lean back and force it to like rest in your stomach, you want to take that away by leaning forward.
Right.
And not having it, not letting it rest there.
Makes sense.
Well, that was only calf raises. That's the simplest of the.
Yeah. Hardest part I have with those is slowing them down.
Okay, you gotta not wear shoes.
Okay.
Gotta be barefoot for calf raises.
Okay.
Because those shoes are not gonna let you balance. Your toes need to be on the floor.
Okay.
All right, that's the first thing.
That makes sense.
What band do you normally use?
I've been using dark gray, but probably need to go to the light gray.
Let's go to the light gray. It isn't as hard as deadlift in a sense because you're standing up in a sense.
Right.
At least not in the beginning. But then it becomes harder because remember, it is a deadlift that you're extending. You're actually making it harder than the deadlift because you're going higher. But the thing is, in the beginning, most people, this amount for deadlift is not a lot for you. It's a lot because you got to get your core normal for it to, to move. What's hard about a deadlift is the movement. It isn't the amount. The amount of tension in the light gray band is not a lot for you, but it is a lot for your lower back to stay in constant tension. Until it develops that, you throw your form off. Once you develop the form, it isn't a lot. So for the calf raise, you're not having that issue of bending down. You're just standing. And since you're standing, you're able to actually do more with it in the beginning, right? Than you would normally do in the deadlift. The problem with deadlift is that constant tension of having to maintain the form. That's what gets people, right? Not the actual amount of tension. Right. So I will take off the shoes.
Yeah.
And then just put yourself as wide as possible over the band, and then just like slow down the top.
Okay.
And then come back down. Right around there. Yep. Grab that nice. All the way up. hold, then let it come back down slow, but back up. Slow, there you go. Squeeze at the top. There you go. Good. Slow it down. When you get really tired, I want you to go down like this and put it here, and then just continue. Good. Slow it down. On the way down. Rest it against your knees, like lean more against your knee. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I've never had them that good. Man,
Good.
man, that's excellent.
And that's only the beginning. As you get better and better at it, then you really start.
Yeah.
Right? All of this is like a little tease of what you could start applying little bit by little bit, because that's the kind of thing you want to really start applying.
Right.
So what you do here is you do like lean it right here, like lean yourself back so you're not like this, and then just force them to finish working.
Yeah.
Because the calves will take a lot.
Yes, they will.
Yeah. That was excellent.
Oh man.
You have fun?
Oh yeah. That I knew this would be worthwhile. I told my wife probably 2 weeks ago when you were, I can't remember where you were, but I said, I wish Miguel would come somewhere close by so I could go get some instruction. So no, this is.
I love training people live because it's a lot better than even online. Because live, I'm able to move you.
Right.
Right. And there's some people that really require the movement.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, you train to that person's level. Like even somebody that's really good, then you train them even harder, right? Like when I'm going to train somebody that's really advanced, a lot different than I trained you,
Right.
and somebody that's really messed up, I will train them differently.
Right.
But it's always people always get the same. Like, damn, that was completely different than what I expected.
Right.
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 Because there's always more that you could do.
Right.
Right.
No, that is excellent. That is.
Well, the key I want you to have is the focus. Remember the focus. Everything is about how you focus that move and driving into that leg. You could have for your split squats, have your wife there and then push up against her, and then when she does it, she pushes up against your, because that helps you to develop that thing of how to get more. Because that's the one where most people quit in split squats. Is most people are not going to get a lot more. They're just going, oh, I heard it's over with.
Right.
And you really got to learn how to actually drive and dig deep into that one.
And that makes sense.
Because it's hard to do. That one is hard. That and deadlift is very hard to continue to know how to actually drive. With deadlift, you just got to know the form really well so you're not scared that you're breaking your back.
Right.
Most people automatically feel something and, oh, I'm breaking my back. They don't know the difference between the right form and that they are hurting themselves.
Yeah. No, the correct form is all the difference in that, because it's like you said, you feel the back stabilize, but the force is all in the legs.
So that's where the key is that. All right. So that was excellent.
That was fantastic.
I'm glad, senor.
I am so happy that you were
excellent.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Normally I would say, let's go eat somewhere, but I have to.
But you have to go.
Drive, to the competition.
Maybe next time. Maybe if you come to Louisville for anything.
From Louisville, Kentucky, I believe. Well, I cleaned a lot of restaurants in Louisville, Kentucky, because in Kentucky, we clean. Since me and my brother have a hood cleaning business,
Oh,
we
okay.
clean all the United States. So we drive in all these areas, or at least most of our techs do. In the beginning, we
Right.
used to drive, but so we drive all these areas. Evansville, all those areas. There's a lot. Well, I'm glad you have fun, senor. And that's the best thing you could have over there.
Yes, that thing is just that's fantastic.
For this one's nice and thick. I will get yourself some rubber pads,
Okay.
like for this underside here, so they could be more elevated, so you have more room for bands.
Okay.
Right now, this has very little. Like if you were to double this band, it will press it.
Okay.
Right? So you want to put like rubber here and rubber here, so this is elevated and the channel is bigger.
Okay. I get
Right?
that.
So get yourself that. Or even you see the size of the 2x4?
Yeah.
That will, but make it out of rubber. Put it here, so that it elevates it, and then the band slides more.
Okay.
You don't want this. What you don't want to happen.
Rub and
Well, exactly. What you don't want is that it becomes very uncomfortable when the bands are pressed into here, and now it's not sliding. You see that?
right.
That doesn't work. You want the band to constantly be sliding.
Okay.
All right. So you want to elevate this so that the band is just going like that.
Okay.
All right. That'll make your movements a lot easier, a lot better.
Okay. All right. I will work on that.
Because the fleet that I have is plastic like that one, but the legs are like this big.
Right.
So it's very thick. It was made by Floyd Reed, so it's very elevated. That's the problem with these, that they're too narrow. Luckily, these Power Force bands are small, so it makes it, And I would definitely look into getting the Elite bar,
Yeah.
because that one's just.
I'll look into that.
Yeah. Definitely looking at this color. Listen, it was a pleasure.
Oh, it's a pleasure to get to work out with you.
You gotta do it more often.
Oh, man. I'll keep an eye out. If you're within a drive.
Yeah, all right. The dogs shed more hair than we have on our heads.
Oh,
All right.
I joke a lot just with dogs and cats, and I joke and say I could make another cat out of all this dog hair.
Sure, you could even this you have like 1 month free at the membership, so you could
Yes.
do online classes too.
Yes,
All right.
I probably will.
All right, that way that your wife could get on there also.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Thank
buddy.
you so
It was
much.
Great to see you.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your
right.
day today.
It'll be a 3 or 4 hour drive. Right. Have great. Be safe on the way home.
Thank you very much.